probably just cover it all together, even though some of you aren't banquet managers, that's fine. Bar, the only things I really had were to write down inventory that we're almost out of. You guys are usually pretty good with like beer and liquors and stuff like that, but make sure we're writing down cups too. So like 16-ounce cups, 10-ounce cups. I'm usually pretty good about checking, but sometimes it just slips my mind and all of a sudden I'm like, crap. I should have mentioned this with servers as well. We couldn't get any 10-ounce cups, so there are 9-ounce cups. They are all prepackaged, so we're gonna try and go through and open them all up. They're probably gonna get put in one of the napkin bins that we put the folded napkins in. So if you see those in the bar, that's what they are. They look very similar. They're just like kind of the ones you get in like your hotel bathroom where they're like individually and they're super thin. Yeah. So they're not great, but that's all we can get. So you might see a difference of that. But yeah, we're gonna try and get as much as we can in for inventory as long as we can. Bar till, if you ever need money from the other side, like say you need a packet or you need some 10s, grab the whole pack. You don't need to grab the 1s, 5s, and 10s, just grab the 10s. You also don't need to swap it out. So if you need just 5s, grab just the 5s, add it to your till sheet. If you need just 1s, grab all the 1s, write it on your till sheet. So if you want to wait to add your total for your starting till cash until the end of the night, that's fine. Because I know sometimes you guys write it and then you're like, oh, well, we added $200, now we're rewriting it. That's fine if you want to wait to add it all together until you know exactly what you're going to grab. I also like that you're counting the rolls of quarters in your starting till cash. I think that makes it easier than trying to add $10 later. So go ahead and count all the quarters in there. I've been trying to get you extra rolls of quarters because I know we always run out. So if you ever feel like there's something you need more of, let me know. Square has changed. They updated it. It's awful, but we're going to make do. All of your tabs are now on the top instead of the bottom. You also can't see a running total anymore, so you have to click extra steps. It's annoying. I'm sorry. I hope it goes back to the other way. Also, if you ever have anything hosted bar where it's a certain amount or a certain time, you can't see that running total anymore. So we're now creating tickets on the hosted bar iPad. Just create a ticket that says hosted bar. Make sure it's still on that hosted iPad and then ring it in there and keep track of it on there, if that makes sense. That way you can still see it. It's not as convenient, I know, but that's kind of what we think is going to work best. If you have another suggestion, let me know, but that's kind of what we're seeing for that.
Do it in the hosted
account. Yes.
Don't do it in cash because it makes it
otherwise it tallies it up with all our cash sales, and then when you're doing your sheet at the end of the night, or I'm doing reconciling and stuff in the morning, it just makes it a little more difficult. If again you want to switch, if it's cash bar all night and you want to switch the hosted iPad to cash, go ahead and do that. Write me a note if you don't switch it back, and I will switch it back on Monday. And then make sure again everything is closed out at the end of the night. So if you have a credit card that's left behind, close it out. If you have a tab that's still open that the mother of the groom is going to pay on Monday, close it out. Let me know when you closed it out, all that type of stuff. And then that should be good. Any questions about bar at all? Okay, banquet managers, the only thing I really had was to make sure on Saturday mornings that you're staying an hour before leaving when you're opening for an event, or check in with the host before leaving. If there's nobody here, just kind of stick around a little longer in case they show up. I usually tell them in meetings that you guys will be here for an hour before you leave. So just make sure you're giving them that time. If they're here getting ready and it's been 30 minutes, you're like, hey, let's go check in. Just say hey, is there anything else I can do for you guys before I head out? See what they say and say hey, do you have my phone number? Otherwise, we put that bridal card in the room that they can call me or Madison as well too. So just do that, and then keep letting us know good and negative feedback on staffers. We try to keep in contact with them or give them praise if they've been doing a good job. If you notice anything phones are being an issue again, I think they've been better. Really just let me know. I work events and they seem to do fine when I'm there, so just make sure if you're noticing issues that you write them down so that they can be addressed, because they tend to not do them when I'm there. So banquet managers have any questions? All 2 of you, 3 of you? No? Okay, that's all I had then. So, thanks for coming.